Perfectly fine. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. Please let me know if everything sounds okay, if the music's too loud or too quiet. How's it going? It's been really cold here. It's been like 1 or 2 degrees Fahrenheit, so Celsius that's like -18. So it's been really chilly. But that's okay. We're here together, and we are going to... Hey, Angry, how's it going? We are going to be working on this lovely kit that Bleep got me for Christmas. It is an Iron-Blooded Orphans Kimaris Vidar, I think is how you say it. Con carne. Awesome. As long as you were strutting, you'll be warm. Oh, I was strutting. I was trying to strut. But Bleep got this for me. He had no context for it other than he liked the color. And I figured with all the work that we've been doing lately, it'd be nice to just do like a quick snap build before we move on to our other projects. So other projects include painting the kit for Joe, and working on the Evangelion kits, and working on the 3 Leos. So I'm trying to decide what to stream for Saturday. No matter what, I'll be working on the kit for Joe, but that may be an off-stream thing, because I find off-stream painting to be a little bit easier because I can keep things like closer to my face and hunch over. But folks, if you're not already following Angry, please do. Another... Ooh, I didn't do that right. Wonderful Gunpla streamer recently had an entry in Neon's kit bashing contest. It looked excellent. It was super cute, super duper cute. And of course, the excellent Joe, who is a fantastic kit basher, and Ray, who I don't think has done a kit bash, but definitely builds, whether it's Minecraft or Gundam. Yeah, give all these lovely, lovely folks a follow if you have not already. There is no Ray, only Joe. There is a Ray. So, the one thing I wanted to do also was, in case people did miss it, we built this together on stream, but I painted it off stream. Because there was a time crunch, I wanted to make sure to get this done by Sunday. But this is how our PDT kit bash came out. Thank you. I thought it was a lot of fun. I was very pleased with the blue and how smoothly it got on there. The one thing I do regret is I only have a Fix-A-Tiff spray. It's a matte coating, so the matte coating really affected the purple here. Like if you saw it in person, you could see that it's like kind of splotchy looking instead of shiny. Deadmau5's helmet? Yeah, that's how it could work. But I was really happy with how these 2 tones of blue complemented each other here. It was much better than how we originally started painting this. Because like I said, when I started painting that one, I was like, I'm not liking this, it's like too much. So this was a nice way to just make it look very simple and clean, as the weebs would say. I don't know why that came to mind, but no, this did make it look more chic, I guess you could say. And I tried to I tried to really match the Kitty T colors, so like the red, the orange, the blue, and then I used green stuff for the face and for the little bow and the ears. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I don't know if you saw it in the pictures, but I did get this little SD horsey. I would have wanted to get an HG one, but they're pretty impossible to find. But I really love the joints on this. It's kind of fun. Look at the coloring on the cloak. Oh, well, thanks, Joe. And I really want to make sure that when I paint the one for you, it'll come out clean like this, so I'll think about whether I'll do it on stream or not. I'll decide. But thank you very, very much. I was very pleased with it. Hey, Vin! Oh my gosh, it's been a while. How are you doing? Yeah, this was all hand-painted. So this was just acrylic paint mixed with a little bit of water. I didn't use any paint thinner or anything. I just used really thin layers on the whole thing. And some of my acrylic paints were metallic, so I usually, instead of just using the metallic paint straight from the container, I'll mix it with another just matte color. Thank you very much. I tried so hard. That's why I'm saying it's hard to paint on stream, because I'm like this. Like, just really have it up close, and I'm, you know, trying to make sure I can do what I can. But I really appreciate that. If you saw it in person, you would see some of the, you know, marks, but I was really pleased. Even the detail on the feet, like that little bit of shine, I was just pretty happy with it. Looked good. Next time I do want to try to have a gloss top coat though, because like I said, the matte kind of diminished some stuff on the face. Made the move to start using airbrush. See, I'm scared to use an airbrush. If someone could show me like a tutorial, that would be appreciated. Hello Kitty Death Scythe, how's it going, Sty? Joe, can we please get a shout out for Vin and for Sty as well? Also, how's it going, Daniel? What was the blue color? Is it like a combination of blues or what? So I have to say, I went against my own word and kinda cheated with the blue. I'll tell you why. So, usually, I just have these Army Painter paints, just the primary colors, and I say that you can theoretically mix them to get the color that you desire, and you don't need to spend a ton of money. However, on Saturday, I kept trying to mix and mix and mix the blue that I had, and I just could not get it to be the right kitty tone. So I caved and went to my local hobby shop and bought this Citadel base. It's, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Macragge blue? Something like that. This little container itself was like $5. So that's why I said that I'm really hesitant to buy paints like this. But hey, I couldn't get it to work. So I had a black prime coat and then just threw layers of this blue on top, and it worked out fantastically. But welcome on in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, and Sty, this was for a contest for Gunpla Neon's mascot, Kitty T. She's like a Hello Kitty in an RX-78 suit, but in Titan 2 colors, I believe. You got Vin when he came in, no worry. Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. What this was it was the Live Lance top matched with the Alice Earthery bottom and head. But it was my first entry into kit bashing, and it was really fun. So that might be something that I do again in the future. I might ask Joe for some advice again. It was a lot of fun. Yes! Not the end. Here come the Leos. Yeah, so I'm thinking since I have the long weekend, I'll spend time painting the kit bash for Perseus. And then what I'll do is I will probably work on the Leo project. I need to buy some extra material for it though, because I want to make like dioramas. So, hey, Belle, how you doing? Thank you so much, Joe, for the shout out for Belle. I super appreciate that. On your Titan's Fumina paper, it said the mix for the Titan Blue is like 80% blue, 15% gray, and 5% red. I tried, it just came out so dull, and I feel like the blue that I have in the container is super light as it is. Like, it's not even a, like a typical blue that you'd see like this. It's like really, really light, and I don't know why. Yeah, how's everybody doing? So, Belle, did you see the, finished kitty? And again, let me know if anything is too loud, folks. I don't want to blow out your, eardrums. Been playing with some settings here and there. And Vin, how you doing? What have you been working on? It's been a while. Just worked today, went to a house viewing, not bad. Nice, nice. And you came home. Let's see. These colors are pretty interesting too. Looks great. Thank you. Super appreciate it. Factor in the Neo NPD. No, I have not. Insta-post with a comparison. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You and, oh gosh, what's his name? Jason, right? From, Arcane. It is, like, pretty spot on. I showed Bleep and I was like, see? It does look that way. Why does everyone have to go live on the day I'm traveling back to the US? Aw, Tech Scout. Super appreciate you being here. Safe travels. How you doing? I will show the kitty off one more time. How's it going, Bacon? Yeah, if anybody wanted to get, like, a slightly closer look at what we got, this is it. And I'm sorry to be showing it off so much, but you know what? This took quite a few hours to paint. So, wrapping in? Aw. Well, thanks so much, Tech. Super appreciate that. Joe, if we could give... Oh, you already did it. Thank you. Yes. Shout out to Tech Scout. Tech Scout has recently started streaming Gunpla, and it's been a pretty relaxing time in there, so definitely stop by. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if we'll finish this kit today, but we can definitely try. Deserve showing off? Thank you. I'm also very curious about these weapons, too. Got, like, this katana-looking thing, and this big lance thing, so that should be interesting. Alright, let me just get out the rest of my tools, and I think we'll be all set. So how was the house showing, Joe? The Neo NPD has a couple of head types and shoulder types. Oh, okay. That might help with the Zelda theme build. Okay, I'll have to look. Thank you for that, though. I appreciate that. Okay, so here's our kit. Basement can be made into a room? Nice. Spacious but no door. Yikes. It's just getting a Leo NPD kit? Are they hard to find? Joe, you just gotta be like the Kool-Aid man and just punch through the wall. You'll be okay. I know you can do it. I like this guy's outfit. I have no clue about it, but looks good. No door to separate yourself. Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. Got it, got it. Sorry for the late reply, cleaning the studio. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's understandable. Things get busy sometimes. Kimaris Vidar is a mashup of two different Gundams, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've only seen it on paper, so I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna need A and B to start. Gotta move my horsey. There's B. Yeah, so not many runners. Has a couple of options, and it probably would help with the build custom. It sounds like a good idea. But like Bacon said, it does sound like it's a matter of finding it, for sure. Yeah, so Joe had work and went house hunting. How's everyone else doing? What have you been up to? My day was a teensy bit stressful, but not terrible. Definitely not the worst. Alright. One thing I do want to try to do is get better with cleaning up nubs and stuff. I think I'm lucky in the sense that I do like paint a lot, but there's still quite a few things that I tend to mess up. I have this regular file, and then I have the glass one, which we can try. Trying to start decaling Taco's kit bash. Ooh, nice. You went with rollout colors? What do you mean by that? I feel like I'm missing something. Rollout colors are like it came off the assembly line. Oh, okay. I see. That's pretty cool. How's Angry's kit bash coming along? Because that looked really awesome with all the arms. Is Neon painting that one for you? I think that's what you said, right? You don't know what to work on next. Either continue the Amun kit bash or jump into something else. 2022 has been one crisis after another. Sorry, Belle. That sounds incredibly frustrating. I feel like it has kind of been a very rough start to the beginning of the year, that's for sure. An actual address? Gotcha, gotcha. How does a commission work? Well, Daniel, I think it depends on who you're requesting a commission from. I think people have their own rates for stuff, and you would just, you know, contact them and see if they're interested. Might be about as good as I can get it. Try a little bit more. Okay. So I'm curious to know the origins of this Gundam too, since Angry said it's a combo. Right. Was an old war mobile suit handed down? Oh, okay. Well, I guess if it's spoilery, we won't get into it. That's a pretty neat concept, and I feel like we may have talked about that kind of thing before. Also, Joe, since you're here, I wanted to let you know yesterday we watched 2 episodes of Blue Period, and it was really good. Watch IBO and find out. I should catch up on everything. Just so much of it. Need like a whole vacation. You love Blue Period? It made me feel more inspired when it came to art stuff. And the things they were talking about were very accurate in terms of, you know, when he's first starting to draw, he's like, oh, I'm overanalyzing everything. I need to stop, you know, being so hard on myself. And it's true, but it's hard to do. Read the manga? I could. One of those anime you picked randomly. It was recommended by you, but also by a couple of other people, so I tried it out. For those who don't know, Blue Period is an anime about the passion for art. Like, there's a guy who has never tried to draw or anything and kind of gets wrapped up in the art club and other stuff like that. You're curious about the inner workings of the commission? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Which commission? Unless I'm misunderstanding. Let's see. This is supposed to sit here somewhere. Nope, I got that piece backwards, so let's... put it in there, maybe? not sure what this is trying to show me. Oh, I had it upside down, I think. We want those pieces to be overhanging. Okay. IBO is mostly just the anime and side manga. If you want to know more, read the manga was a line in a show called Cromartie High School, and it was just really funny because they didn't want to explain something. Yeah, again, Danielle, I'm not really sure what you're asking. If it's something for Joe, like he said, it's not a commission. He just does it for stream friends or people like that. And then for me, if you're wanting to redeem your channel points towards a build, yes, you would get to pick, you know, the build as long as it's something that I can actually get. That's not like super duper rare or difficult to come by. Alright. Got that on there, though. You're close to the next build. I love how everyone always wants to keep it a surprise. They don't want to tell me. I get it. I just get a little, I don't want to say nervous, but like, excited or, you know, curious to know what it's gonna be. You still don't know? It'll be a surprise for the both of us. Awesome. Thank you, Ray. Wondering how many times our Ross will show up today. And how's it going for you, Ray? How's your day been? I think you said on your Discord that it was pretty chilly where you live, too. So I hope you're staying warm. Just trying to cut down the ends of our polycaps. He is with a literal cup of joe. Is he really? So it looks absolutely ridiculous, but one of the ways that I like to keep warm is a couple years ago, Leap got me what they call an hoodie. It's basically like a giant hoodie robe. Like, you put it on, it's got a hood, it's got sleeves, it has a front pocket, and it goes down to like your knees. And it's like this big fuzzy poncho, and it looks absolutely ridiculous, but it is so warm and comfortable. So I save it for the super duper cold days. It's very nice. Yeah, it's not at all flattering. And the pattern on it is pretty ridiculous. It's like a bunch of baby otters, which sounds cute, but the art is just strange. Oh, I've seen that Kirby. I was tempted, but it seems a little, expensive, I guess. Yeah, that Kirby looked cute. Excessive, yeah. Definitely that. All right. We don't need to out here, but I could imagine places below freezing would appreciate it. Yeah, like I was saying, we were at like, when I woke up, the day started at 3 degrees. And then by the time I went outside, it was -1. So for context, I think that's around -18 degrees Celsius. It's so cold. Definitely not the coldest temperatures in the States right now, but quite chilly. Alright. Go ahead and close this up. pretty smooth so far. Don't want to jinx it, but we're doing okay. One thing I will say is sometimes it is hard to find a part to cut on the runner, because I don't want to get too close to the piece itself, but sometimes when you squeeze, the nippers just end up closer. If that makes any sense. And I might use the blade for that part. Let me see. Okay. Oh no. M. Bison voice. Belle has an idea. Ideas are pretty frightening. Give me your best shot. Show me what you got. Go for it, my friend. What do you wish? You need bison bucks? We could try to make that a thing. Instead of bleak bucks, we could do bison bucks. Who got paid? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Let's see. Ooh, Joe. Oh, it's a line from movie. We are the bad guys? Dang, I'm out of the loop. Let's check out the colors for Joe. So good. What is, this cable here? Did that come with the kit, or is that something that you put in? That looks so good. And now the rollout makes sense to me, because it's not like super flashy, it's not like, you know, chrome or super glossy. Aw, man. That's really good, Joe. Did you airbrush it? What would you call your Gundam marker technique? I always forget what that tool is called. I can't remember. Because I always want to call it like the, those markers from the 90s that you blew into. Zangief basically worked for free. Came with the Gunner Zaku 1. Or, Gunner Zaku. Gotcha. I feel like you should make a poll. Horror game, good game, or massive Gunpla. I mean, we could make a poll, if you would like. We could do that. If you want to do that on the Discord or here right now, just let me know. We could definitely arrange that. Love how all these people are trying to put me through these awful horror games. We saw how Halloween worked. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. The Gundam airbrush system is the actual name. Gundam marker airbrush. Okay. Gotcha. Do you like that a lot? Is it easier than regular airbrushing? It's still airbrushing? That's true. That's true. Obtuse, howdy howdy. How's it going? It's easier on the nose. Jamie, thank you so much for the 10 months. Super duper appreciate that. And folks, go ahead and check out... Hold on, I need to type it. twitch.tv/RoosterTeethUK. So Jamie sometimes streams on Rooster Teeth and was just building some Lego today. I believe it was a R2-D2 kit. Always a very chill time. He was also playing, is it Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order? Something like that? I can't remember. Oh, thanks for that shout out, Joe. Super appreciate that. But welcome on in, Jamie. Thank you for the 10 months. It's crazy that it's been that long. How you doing? Let's see. Ooh, Discord poll. Yes, yes. We could make a Discord poll. Jedi Fallen Order. Okay, I was like, I feel like I'm making this title up, but you know. Obtuse and Jamie, would you like to see the Kitty T in person quote? Because I have her right here. You just picked up the General Grievous kit? I don't remember that kit. I hope it works out for you too. Alright, let's see. So for the 50th time. Here is our kitty. So yeah, sorry again that I had to paint it off stream, but it was a bit of a time crunch. So I just wanted to try to get through it. But yeah. Thought the details came out pretty well on this one. I especially like the feet. I don't know why, something about him just came out super clean. And I was pretty pleased with the face too. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Death Scythe is like a fave. Yeah, thank you so much. And we had our little horsey too. The bow is adorable. Thank you. It was really hard to do because it was so tiny. And this horse was pretty fun to put together. Apparently your SD kits are supposed to be able to ride them. It's really hard to come by the HG horses now. So we went for an SD. Psyche, is that how you say that? So Belle, you let me know how you want the Discord poll to go, and we could do it. No, it didn't come with any of the kits, it was just something I got extra. Yeah, there are a few others. It's funny because I had already been thinking about getting a horse, and when I was talking to Joe, he was like, you could get this horse. And I was like, there we go. Added. Added to the cart. Alright. Okay, cool. Thanks. Or maybe not. Maybe you'll make my life miserable. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you being here, and I always appreciate your support, and even if we do a horror game, it'll be terrifying, but it'll be fun. Horrifying fun, if that's such a thing. SD Lion has a warhorse or two? Nice. Oh, I also added a command !backlog so you could see what kits I'm working on. Hey, Jose, how you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Joe, if you're still here. Oh, there we go. Joe, you're too fast. Too fast for me. You just got home? Nice, nice. Backlog gang, that's right. It's the flavor saver. How did I find the painting of the kitty? It was a lot of fun, actually, because I actually did a proper, paint job this time and actually took all the parts apart. So, future advice, if you ever want to paint a kit, definitely take the parts apart before you try to paint it. Because I've tried to paint kits while they were together because I thought it'd be like an easier way out. But I find that you often end up doing a lot of correcting. So let's say that I kept this pink piece on and I painted too far with the pink. Then I'd have to correct with, the gray, and then the gray hits the pink, and etc, etc, etc. So I think it's always nice to, for future me, I am going to take them apart and paint them The one thing I do wish is that I had a gloss top coat rather than a matte top coat. I think it still came out okay, but if you see this in person, the base is a little bit splotchy because of the matte spray. So Joe made a recommendation to me in terms of a gloss top coat, and so did Neon in his stream the other day, so I'll take a look at those and see what else I can grab. Thanks so much, Jose. I really appreciate that. It was the Live Lance mixed with the Alice Earthry and just all, you know, painted over. And get in the robot. We gotta combine. So glad I get that reference now, too. I'm catching up. Like I said, it's hard when you have a partner who's interested in the same things. I mean, I definitely shouldn't complain. I'm very grateful for my spouse, but sometimes watching those shows just takes forever. Because it's like, come on, we gotta watch the show. But of course, something else pops up. And by that I mean I have to catch up with all the Evangelion movies. I'm a bad weeb. What can I say? I'm so behind. I really do want to see the new one, though. Speaking of shows, have there been anything interesting that people have been watching? Let's go, Jose. It's a perfect emote. Yeah, folks, if you're not already following Jose, definitely do. Another wonderful Gunpla streamer. Very knowledgeable when it comes to the hobby, and always a nice time. Bad and weeb are synonymous. I'm a bad weeb. Like the Billie Eilish song. Now that should be a parody. Ah. Don't want to cut too close. My issue. I'm always so worried I'm gonna get rid of something that I'm supposed to keep. Finishing off the Takagi-san S2. Season 3 is coming out this year. Takagi-san, why does that sound familiar? What's that one about? Gresco Season 4? Nice. That's a good one too, but I feel like I have to take it in relatively small doses. It's that work life. It's just so relatable. I'm like, this is MG? What the hell is this? A PG? What? This here? This is an HG. Unless you're talking about what Joe's talking with you about. Kage-san is a very cute slice of life. Very lighthearted. Oh, okay. How did I miss that? Let me see. Give me a second. Snow White Prelude. Wait. Kinda kit is this? It looks really pretty. That's really cool. Those wings on there? Sheesh. It's a Wing Zero. Is it a PG though? The box looks pretty big. Oh, it's an MG. Okay. It does look really awesome though. trying to get that a little bit closer. Like I said, this is one thing I am trying to get better at. Thanks for the lurk, Belle. If we see you, we'll see you. But if not, I hope you have a great night. And thanks so much for stopping by. Kinda almost there. Yeah, has anybody made this kit in particular before? I had not heard of it. Like I said, Bleep just picked it up for me for Christmas. Just because of the colors. Because he's a big fan of, like, purples and stuff like that. You have it on your shelf? Okay, so maybe this will be a nice preview. I think it has some interesting parts that you could use for a kit bash for sure. Especially the weapons. Best reason to get a kit? The colors? Yeah, I mean, take a look at that. You don't see those kind of colors all the time on Gundam. And that's what it's supposed to look like. That'll be pretty neat. The joints? Uh-oh. How do you know that if it's on your shelf? Oh, you mean that you built it already. Gotcha. Gotcha. I thought you meant on your shelf as in, like, still in the box. Where the spine meets the waist. Okay. And you usually do that with some glue, right? Black TRI stars has a good color scheme. Tri-stars, is that? That's probably it. It was just the all caps that threw me off. That's my own issue. Negative side of that is the wait time for it to dry. That's true, that's true. Well, we could at least put it together and then see what we think. Alright, we're almost there. I could go for our glass first and just see how that goes. Yeah, it's getting it down faster. So does anybody have any interesting plans for this week? Anything exciting? Love the IPO designs, love how many of the Gundams almost instantly got HGs. Wish they made a better frame that was reused. Huh. Autocorrect does as it pleases. I'm at its mercy. I feel that, for sure. For sure. I was gonna say my plans for this week so far, just work. And then Thursdays, I always have D&D with a group of friends online. I've been the DM for some time now, and we're getting through the Icewind Dale module, which has been pretty fun. It's been interesting to see the way the group approaches problems in that world. And I still want to do the one-shots on the Discord. So now that the majority of holidays and stuff are done, it might be easier to get folks on board. Yeah, folks are interested in that, let me know. Like I said before, I wouldn't say I am the best dungeon master, but we'll seem to have fun. Okay, so I think this just goes in here. There we go. Not bad at all. 14. You get your car back from the specialist this week. It's been there since November. Wow. Is that your red one? I think I remember seeing pictures of a cute little red car. I'm not too good with car models, unfortunately. Like, I remember, you know, the different car companies, but not so much the models. The older BMW. Okay. It's a really cute car. I like it. What kind of work was it getting done? And does it have to go to a specialty shop because it's older? Like, the parts aren't around as much? Definitely up for some of the one-shots? Yes. Yes. And Vermintide. And, of course, everyone's welcome to play Valheim, which, Aiken, we gotta schedule another night. Because I want to see what you and Eminem made. Eminem, should say. Losing things. You're open most nights, barely made a skeleton of a building last time. Lots of issues. Tell me more. What happened? Felt so bad that I had to miss out. Can't remember what I was doing. Honestly, it may have been D&D. Like I said, usually Thursday evenings, I'm doing D&D. Went in for a check of the rear running gear due to a noise. Found out some rust that was worse than we thought, so just decided to get it sorted. Into a specialist as he has most of the parts in his stores and has deals with dealerships. Ah, very good. Hey, Cisco. Love this Gundam design also. What's up? What's up with you? How you doing? Folks, if you're not already following Cisco, please do. Oh, thanks, Joe. Super appreciate that. And Cisco, here were the results of our PDT Kit Bash. Painted it off stream due to time constraints, but maybe next time I'll paint on stream. But yeah, folks, definitely give Cisco a follow. Another wonderful Gunpla builder. M's internet was bad. Digging into a mountaintop, so I had to deal with some golems and wolves. Yikes. That sounds super scary. It's gorgeous, thank you. HD, how you doing? Joe, you know the drill. Gotta give a shout out to the lovely HD. Folks, if you're not already following HD, please do. Another fantastic streamer. Builds Gunpla sometimes. Does Pokemon speed runs, or challenge runs, I guess you could say. I forget what they call that category. I know there's Nuzlocke, but there's other challenges too. Also Final Fantasy. How you doing? Also wears a very cute Bidoof hat on occasion, which I learned through Joe's video. Just chillin', should be water sliding decals, but you know, lounging around. That happens for sure. It's alright, that's what this space is for. You can be as productive as you want, or as relaxed as you want. Or too often. Hooray! Yeah, how's that going for you, HD? How is everything lately? I am trying. I am trying to be better about getting rid of nubs. Or, you know, the marks and stuff. It can be quite frustrating. I guess you could say it's one of my New Year's resolutions. In terms of Gunpla, there's finish the heavy arms. Get better at sanding. End up for Vermintide at any point? Yes, yes. I forget who I play. I think he's a guy with a really big, hammer? I think. Slacking is loafing around. Has to shout out in the West. Yes. Sanding ASMR streams when? I mean, I could try to bring it up to the mic. I think I have too much noise cancellation. I don't think you can hear it. I gotta fix my mic stuff in general. Kruber? That sounds familiar. Waterslide decals are another thing you got to check out eventually. I think with water slides, I've only done them a couple of times, but the best advice I can give is take your time with them. And of course be very gentle with them. I also find that if you have an older kit, sometimes the water slides are not as nice to you as newer kits. Yeah, best of luck with them. I've had some bad luck, but I think I've gotten better. I need more chances to work on them, which I think our other Evangelion kits will have more water slides to play with, so that'll be fun when we get to it. Yeah, I'm also thinking that after we paint Joe's kit bash, we could do our Leo project. So I think the first one I'll work on is the abandoned looking Leo. That's gonna have like the moss and the rust effects. So I wanted to find some stuff to make like a landscape to sit it on. So that's gonna take me a little bit of time. I might do that maybe tomorrow after work. I'll take a look at some hobby shops and see what they have. Because I know that Warhammer is generally pretty big in our hobby shops. The Ava kits are beautiful. They are great, I love them. Because they're just so different from Gundam. And also I love the series. Wasn't the first Go the lining one? Well, I mean, I could do anything, so the one Leo's gonna be like texture effects and stuff. One of them is gonna be scribing effects, and one of them is gonna be just spray painted. So we could do a vote on that to see which one we want to do first. Scribing will definitely be interesting. Because I want to scribe it and then also, like, paint inside. I need to see the new Eva movies too, we were just talking about that. I am behind. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm missing a piece. Scribe, that one. Someone suggests that because if you make mistakes... Okay, yes, that's right. I forgot who said that, but it was very, very wise words. So yeah, we'll have to do the scribing one first, which I still want to get a landscape for that one too. So yeah, we could do that. But thank you for reminding me. That is solid advice. Yeah, I have a scribing tool. I hope it's the only one that I need. I haven't researched scribing too much, but I get the general sense of, you know, what you're supposed to do. And luckily the lines for them are not going to be super duper straight. Yeah. So we want to make a Leo look like a Guardian from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I was going to use this to scribe the lines that are on there, like the pink lines. Neon said that on 1/144th you only need like one, I'm assuming? I have just this one, which is a 0.5 millimeter, I think. Yeah, so a lot of people will scribe their own panel lines, but for me it's going to be more so like the organic twisty lines that are on the Guardian, so like where the pink glows, and then we could do like the blue pattern too. So I figured that would be a pretty nice entryway into scribing because it won't be so rigid in terms of having it to be like super duper straight. So we'll do that and then do some paint with some highlights to really make it like a glow. And as Angry said, if we screw up the scribing on that one, we can make it our damaged, abandoned one. So, perfect. And I'm trying to decide too if it's just gonna be like the torso up, because the Guardians look kind of, you know, like octopus, kinda, or spidery, I guess. How's it going, Banana Kid? Hope you're having a good day. You've been building, like, a lot, which is awesome. I feel like every time I open up Discord, you're like, here's another one. Which has been your favorite recently? I really liked that one that you did that was like the blue and the orange. Kind of looked like a Zaku. Can you tell me what that one was again? Put the progress of R2 in the Discord? Nice, let's see. I liked the leg. I didn't know that you could extend it. That's really neat. Especially that that's all Lego. Third leg and inner frame. That's so much. I don't know how you keep, like, your composure when you're making this. See, look at that extension. That looks super awesome. Very, very nice. I love it. Just got out of school after being called to the office to be told that I've been exposed to someone with COVID for a bit. Ugh. I'm so sorry. That really stinks. I feel like, at least around me personally, there's a lot of people, like, not physically close, but close in relationship that are getting COVID. So definitely be careful out there. It's a tough time. But we'll get through it. It's hard to see right now because, you know, we're in the middle of it, but it'll get better. That'd be the HG Efreet custom. Very cool. I'll have to see if I can find one. Did you purchase it recently? Or was it something that's been in your backlog? You need to hold yourself back as you would definitely build it in one go. Really? It seems so intense though. Like, I think the Gundam stuff looks easier than the Lego stuff. And Banana, I hope that you're okay. Hope things will turn up alright for you. Would be hard to find. It's a Bandai kit. Oh, and you found it at the local hobby shop? That's cool. Well, Banana, enjoy your lurk. Super appreciate you being here. Okay, so let's put this in here first. Which makes sense. Because I was wondering where these two circles would be. So we're gonna put that there. Have that stick out, which looks nice. I always appreciate when kits create their own detail, like instead of having to use stickers all the time. Just small tricks like that just make them look so much nicer. And again, that was especially true for the Aura Battler Dunbine that we had. Legos are nice because you don't need to clean each part. That is a plus. But I find that there's something so nice about cleaning them too. I don't know, it's very rewarding. Just all this tactile stuff. Super relaxing. At least for me. Interesting that this is the spine. So I could see where Joe was saying that we might need to thicken that up a little bit as it starts to attach. We'll see how it goes for us. Okay. This bigger piece. Yeah, I haven't worked on a Lego yet. closest I got was the nano blocks, which I made a little Pikachu. I still have a little Crash Bandicoot to make. They've been pretty fun, but they're both level 2, so I have to be curious to see what the higher level nano blocks are like. I don't know if that's just excess plastic. There was no runner or anything there. Or, you know what I mean. Part to cut. So Jamie, if you're still here, what has been like your favorite Lego kit to make? Some of them look really good, hard to get in the UK. Really? Are you telling me that I should send you some Lego? Okay. Turn it around. That. Higher difficulty nanoblocks. Oh, I see. Do you want me to send you those? I feel like they would be much more affordable than the Lego. And I'm wondering which ones those are. Like, I'm trying to think. I'd have to research. It's like I said, I got those as a stocking stuffer from Bleep, so I didn't get to actually look at, like, what other kits are out there. They're really fun, though. I feel like they can be a little tricky to start, but once you get them, they're okay. Your favorite one was probably the one that got you back into Lego. The classic Ford Mustang. The cars look really nice. It's very cool. Do they have parts where like you can open up the hood and stuff like that? I forget how complex they are inside. Alright, so this is coming along pretty smooth. You can see where it's going. And the colors are very, very cool colors, like temperature-wise, which I appreciate. You don't really see that too often. I know that Joe was working on a Zaku that had some pretty neat colors to it too, like a pistachio. Yes. Oh, the greens. Well, that's what I kept saying. I was like, it just looks so good. No problem, Joe. Doors open, bonnets come up. The Technic kits have moving engine intervals. Wow. And working gearboxes. That's really awesome. Okay, now we're gonna get to the base, which needs some stickers. Rental application? Ooh, Joe. That is important. So here's the stickers for the kit. I find these to be pretty interesting. I didn't notice that until we picked it up. Little horsey, I guess. I don't know, it's got a lot of legs. I think that is the one piece of a kit that I would never paint, would be the face. Because those eyes are just so tiny. Definitely tough to do, freehand. I mean, freehand on regular minis is already tough enough. There is some extra that we want to keep on here. On each side. Just trying to be careful not to cut too close. Yeah, like that. And file it down a little. Oh, Exemplar, thank you so much for the host. How you doing? Folks, if you're not already following Exemplar, please do. Another wonderful streamer out there. How's everything going? What have you been working on? Ooh, did I miss a letter? Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. There we are. I'm doing good. How about yourself? We recently finished a kit bash, so now we're just kind of chilling out and working on the Kimaris Vidar, if I'm saying that right. Pretty chunky kit. It's got some pretty cool colors though, so I enjoy that. Here was our painted kit bash though. Which took a long time, but was definitely worth it. It was a lot of fun. I am saying it correctly? Thank you. That way I don't have to keep questioning. Yeah, what are you working on? Oh, the kit bash? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun, especially for a first. And I definitely want to do more in the future. I just have to build up the guts again. Because I was really nervous in terms of seeing if those parts would fit. But they fit exceptionally well. Like, I didn't have to make any modifications at all. I was very, very lucky. But I know I won't be so lucky in the future. Just trying to file this down a little bit closer. It fits better. I think I can clip this a little bit too. Let me see. That should be good. I feel like our music has died. What happened? There we go. All right. So now it's sticker time. Want number 3 and number 2. That doesn't seem right at all. I mean, there's 2. Oh, the eyes are separate. I have never seen that. I usually see it as just one full sticker, not 2. It's gonna be tough. Let me see what I can do. Forgot to clean my tweezers. That's not helpful. I got pretty lucky with that placement. Right, there's one eye down. Sometimes it's very smooth. Other times we mess with it a ton. Here we go. Not bad, not bad. Hey, it's Ezzy. How you doing? Hope you're having a great day. And folks, if you're not already following Ezzy, please do. What have you been working on? Warframe? What is that? Sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't place it. Yeah, how's it going? Hope you're having a good week so far. I hope the new year's been treating you well. Ninja play free? What? It's going well so far? Good. It's good to hear. I'm trying to be super careful cutting this. A little bit. Take off here. Here we go. Ninja play free is their motto. Oh, okay. What kind of game is it, though? Like, is it a battle royale game? It is hard to see what I'm doing here. Hold on. Okay. But I do have some parts I have to trim down a little bit. You can see they're kind of going into the eyeball a little bit. It's a loot shooter. Okay. Sounds pretty neat. Sounds like something I'd enjoy. Actually, let's see this a little bit closer. Like that part is supposed to stay there. MMO's a little too much. Yeah, they can be very demanding of your time, I guess is a good way to put it. In terms of the time commitment that you have to make to them. That's partially why I've never really gotten into an MMO. Yeah, and also, like, I feel like by the time I got to an MMO, it had already been out for a few years, so I missed a lot of the, like, cool experiences that everybody had for the first time, or... It still looks so weird to me. And it's, like, in his eyeballs, but anyway. I guess we'll keep going and see how it looks. And I just feel like I got to miss a lot of the lore and stuff like that. Like, I didn't get into WoW until maybe 2016 or something like that, and it had already been out for, like, at least a decade, so I felt like I missed a ton of it. I tried to play some Final Fantasy XIV, and it's very good, but again, that time commitment is just too much. You used to play RuneScape? Gotcha. And see, when I was younger and living with my parents, we did not have good internet at all. We had dial-up, and we could only use it on the weekends because that's when it was free. Otherwise, it cost like a certain amount by the minute, so... And if mom had to talk on the phone, you had to stop what you were doing online. And we had a Windows 98 computer. It was an old Dell. I'd usually play like all the simulator games, like Sim Safari, Sim City. Some odd games here and there. Good old dial-up. I can still hear it. Yep. Of course, mom always made her long phone calls on the weekend, so you had to wait for her to finish talking to her friends or family. And America Online. Better than good. Oh, never good. Yikes. Played a bit of ESO when it first came out, but didn't have time to keep going. Jamie, I'll tell you my experience with Elder Scrolls Online. So, I really enjoy the Elder Scrolls series. I've only played Skyrim, but I do want to play the others. I always play a Khajiit, and in Elder Scrolls Online, there was some kind of side quest where you had to make your racing toad win the race, and I couldn't get it to work. Just couldn't get that toad to hop fast enough, so I stopped. Khajiit gang? Heck yes. Can hear it too. Used to play SimCity, Rise of Nations, Age of Empires. Love me some Skyrim, trying to get into ESO. ESO's okay. I think it's better if you have some folks to play with. But I also find that if you don't have friends to play with MMOs, it can feel like very isolating, just super duper lonely. Like, I don't know. It's like you have all these people around you, yet no one is interacting with you. It's a bit odd. It's almost like going into a huge city and like not knowing anybody. Okay, I did not pay attention to which piece was which. Looks like this should go here. Maybe there? This face is very, very buried in the parts. Let me fix up the other part and see if we can tell where it's supposed to go. I have not seen a face like this before. Yeah, I always like to, when I play Skyrim, I like to play a Khajiit, and I like to use like a big melee warhammer, like two-handed weapon. Just get up in the enemy's face. It's the general style I go for. It's always fun though. Yeah, and friends definitely make everything better. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure that you could meet some lovely people on there and make friends that way, but it just seems like it could be a bit hard. Be tanky? Yes. That is what I prefer. You always try to play different styles, but usually end up stealthy archer. It is extremely appealing. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. Two times crit damage for stealth kill from range is always appealing? Yes, that's true. Very true. Okay, so I think there's this very, very small indentation here on the left. I don't know if you could see that there. I think that's where we're putting this part of the face. Yes, like that. Look at that. Wow. I have not had a face like this before. It's super interesting. I had a friend who preferred the Fallout series, but I always like stuff that's a little bit more fantasy or like medieval feeling. Fallout's okay. Particularly their favorite was Fallout New Vegas. Can't go wrong with stealth. It's only your second day back to school and it's gone downhill, like damn. That's frustrating. Sorry to hear that. You love Vegas? Yeah, it seems like it's really fun. It seems like the characters there are very appealing. Okay, so we want this yellow detail to go in here. Perfect. Nice. I'm really glad that's not all stickers. Fallout Vegas was awesome. What did you like the most about it? There we go. That's pretty neat. What I'm really gonna enjoy, though, is this piece that's gonna go on the top. It feels very, like, unicorn-esque, and I like it. If you want a good fantasy one, then Oblivion is amazing. Yeah, I really want to get back to... I want to try Oblivion, and I want to try Morrowind. I've heard great things about both. Which one came first? Was it Morrowind? I think Morrowind came first. Unless I'm misremembering. But Bleep had said that I think it was Morrowind can be frustrating because it has like a chance kind of system, so even if you're shooting something in the face, there's still a percentage chance that it'll miss, like there won't be any damage. Which is a little odd, but that is kind of like a classic RPG mechanic. Yeah, it's on the list. Definitely have to experience those at some point. I want to try to finish Kingdom Come Deliverance, which I think we're kind of close. I think last time Pod said that we were like 2/3 of the way through, or a little bit more. So we're almost there. It's taken me a very long time to play. Didn't play much of Morrowind. You should at some point, though. Yeah. We could do it at the same time. And then we can compare our playthroughs. Be interesting to see the different styles. That's something too that I found interesting about Skyrim was there's so many side quests and like so many options that you have and things that can happen. I'm really hoping they come out with Elder Scrolls 6 soon. I have not heard like anything new about it. I don't think anybody has. But it'd be interesting to see how they expand on those systems. Also, Elden Ring is coming, and that looks absolutely amazing. It feels like Breath of the Wild meets Dark Souls, but I feel like I don't deserve to play it because I didn't finish any Dark Souls games. They're just so hard. It's in your Steam library? Nice. So you're ready to go anytime. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll have to see. Just a little bit more. That looks so odd on its own. But it'll be balanced out by the horn. Only thing you know about Ultra Scroll 6 is that Starfield and Fable are coming first. Yeah. I want to know more about Starfield. I feel like they didn't really show us anything. It was just like a little bit of a cinematic. And that was it. And it's like, well, what am I doing in this game? How does it play? And Fable, are they making a new one? Or is it like a remaster? Because I don't remember the Fable news. Fable 4. Okay. That's another series that I did not get to play, but I would like to. It seemed like those games gave you a lot of choices as well. To play, like, I guess you could say like lawful good or lawful evil, maybe. Yeah. That'd definitely be interesting to see. Fable was an awesome series. The choices you made changed the game. Yes. That's what I heard. I don't know how well you can see it, but I think our sanding here is definitely paying off. Things are looking a little bit cleaner, a little bit better. Nothing more on Starfield apart from the trailer. Hoping for more at E3 since its release is supposed to be in November of this year. I didn't know it was coming so soon. That's right, because they picked November 11th, didn't they? Because I watched, oh, what's his name? I always forget. Oh, God. My memory's awful. Hold on. There's a guy on YouTube. Sometimes he streams on Twitch, but he has a series where he talks about games. This is like so vague, I know. I don't know, usually every season he wears something different, like he had a denim season. What is his name? Oh gosh, if Bleep was right here, he would know. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. Shannon, how you doing, friend? Hope you're having a good day. Folks, if you're not already following Shannon, please do. Another fantastic streamer. Does a lot of variety stuff. Reads poetry, sometimes her own, sometimes others. Also takes poems from chat, which I think is pretty cool. Also streams some Kingdom Hearts. Always want to say Kingdom Come, and I know that's not right. I almost had the name of that YouTube series, and now it's gone. What is it? I can't remember. But how you doing? How are things? Tell us all about it. We are just working on a new kit, taking our time, trying to file down some stuff to make it look as clean as we can. That would be pretty funny if you were to play Kingdom Come. It's a good game. Like, despite how much I struggle with it, I think about it a lot. It's really fun, and I wish that other games would incorporate some of the stuff that it has. Like, I like the kind of practice makes perfect scaling in that game, that at first you're awful at everything, and the more time you spend doing one particular skill, the better you get. Play it. I couldn't get used to the combat system. Working out. Whoa. Lat pull downs. Nice, nice. All that multitasking. Mr. Napalm, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. How's it going for you? We are just working on a new Gundam. I figure we've been painting a lot, like we painted the One Piece kit and we painted our kit bash. So I just wanted to have like a nice, clean, simple and clean, thought you might appreciate that, Shannon, build. So here we are. For context, we finished our Kitty T kit bash, painted a lot of this. It was super fun, and probably this weekend I'll be working on painting the kit bash that Joe made for Perseus Lad. You could see Luffy ships. Oh, the Luffy ship, it's definitely on my Instagram, but let me find some pictures on here. Here we go. So the One Piece ship took a really long time because we built it and painted it at the same time, so it's here on screen now. The decal was really tough. That big water slide decal, I wrecked it a little bit, but hey, I guess it just looks a little, you know, war-torn. And the flag there is a decal as well. That one came out really nicely, and I hand-painted everything else. So I did dry brushing on the deck, dry brushing along the bottom of the ship, painted the base and used a sticker that came with the base, and freehanded the face here too. Let's see. There's another pic of it. And the back part with the sail, the stripes on that was really fun to do too. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. The little orchard, the orange tree, I wish I made those oranges just a little bit brighter, but these are things that we usually see afterwards, you know? And we got the crew on there, which they were super tiny. So here's our Luffy. Very, very small. I'll show you a picture of him. There's Chopper. He looks a little deranged, but it's alright. There's our Sanji and Zoro. And there they are on the shelf. So these figures are probably 6 or 7 inches, just for scale. So you can see, you know, how tiny those are. And then here's Luffy next to a toothpick. So very, very small. I did his eyes with a toothpick too. And this wasn't mine, but this was a picture online of the kit not painted. So this is how it would have been out of the box. The mold was excellent. The mold had so much detail that I really wanted to show off by being able to dry brush the planks and dry brush the crates and all that stuff. So the kit itself did a really, really awesome job. It was a lot of fun, but phew, it took a lot of time. Really love the arms from the live lance. You're a sucker for clear parts. I know, right? And especially the way it paired with that dark blue. Looks so good. Thank you so much. Super appreciate that. Yeah, so we're working on the face. I have not had a face hidden so much by all of the armor, I guess. And thank you, Shannon. Too sweet, too sweet. And Mr. Napalm Gaming, how was your stream? It looks like you were playing Call of Duty. How was it? I love this piece. Look at that. It reminds me of like a unicorn or maybe like some kind of gladiator or something. I like it. And we have B11 as well for the front. I really like the colors on this too. The very chill set altogether. Like a nice cool purple and a cool gray. Whereas I feel like so many Gundam are like really bold. Like you got the bold yellow and blue and all that. You don't remember? It was a couple of weeks ago. Recently switched to YouTube. Okay, how's that switch going for you? Let's see. Like a tall geese head? Yeah. Want to make a tall geese so bad. So many kits in so little time. Which, by the way, if you do exclamation backlog, you'll be able to see which kits I have at home waiting for me. So I have 3 of the Leos, the Evangelion 00, Evangelion 02, the Zaku 2, which we are going to make into RX-78 colors, because we already have an RX-78 that's in the Char Gundam colors, like the Casball Gundam. We got the full mechanics, which I'm excited to make. I want to do some custom paint on that as well. There was a suggestion to do like a marble painting, but we'll see. And yeah, the MG Barbatos and RG Sazabi. It's a lot. Stop that, Shannon. I appreciate that picture. Too nice. Too nice. They are already home together. You want so many Leos? I have 3 of them, and let me tell you what I want to do. Each one is going to have a different technique that I haven't tried yet. So one, I want to paint a shiny gold using spray paint. I haven't used spray paint yet. I would say airbrushing, but I have not gotten like an airbrush set yet, and I think that's going to be pretty expensive, so I'll wait on that. Then I want to scribe one, make it look like a Guardian from Breath of the Wild. And then I want to make one with like texture effects like moss and rust effects and stuff like that, like it had been abandoned. What, Shannon? What? Wanted to tell you I really want to build another Gundam. Heck yes. You want to do that over like a Zoom call? Or if you want to do that on stream, you let me know. I said something about... Bet me. I said something about a Casball Gundam. Yeah, we had... So Shannon and I built the G Gundam HG RX-78 together. And afterwards I painted mine in Casball colors. Which again is on... should be on my Instagram. If you ever decide to pick up the Astray No Name, it was a fantastic kit. A lot of fun. Some of the stickers are off on color. Gotcha. Is that an HG kit, Mr. Napalm? Maybe I just come to see you again? Maybe, maybe. Because you wanted to come like in May, you said, right? My memory serves me correctly? HGPB, okay. Yeah, I think our Alice Earthry, part of our kit bash, was also the high-grade build divers. But it might have been like the re-build divers? I don't know. Can't keep up. That's cool. Sounds like a good kit. And on the Discord, I do have a Gunpla recommendations channel. So if you ever want to recommend a kit to me, just link it there, and I'll take a look. It helps me to pick out some neat stuff when I'm shopping for them. You will be in the area in May. Ooh, okie doke. Sounds good to me. It's also Bleep's birthday month. That would be fun. Yeah, there we go. Nice face. And we still have a V-fin to put on there. Now that's awesome. I love the V-fins. Wouldn't be until the end of May? Oh, that's alright. Pizza and coffee. Oh, we had? I felt like we ate so much last time. It's hard to keep track. You just joined. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining. I super appreciate that. Yeah, we have a lot of Gunpla stuff, makers and crafting stuff in general, like 3D printing and Lego and nanoblocks. Some art too. I try to draw a little bit of something every day, so yeah. Hope that it's a welcoming and happy place for you. We ate so much last time, and you're not upset about it? That's what vacation is for, my friend. Those sandwiches? Yes. I still have a complex from how you said that I make grilled cheese. Apparently there's a problem with how I make it. Still tastes good, but apparently it's not the way that Shannon likes to make it. Just need some better nippers and a better airbrush. Yeah, I mean, there's always room for changing up what you have. What are you looking forward to making? Ask Shannon, I don't know. It's like the only way I know how to make it. So what I do... I don't even know if I should explain. So I make the sandwich, like I have my piece of bread, I throw the cheese on there, throw the other piece of bread on there, right? So it's all together. Then I take a little bit of butter, make sure it's melted by like throwing it in the microwave. I grab a butter knife and spread it over both sides and then throw it in the pan. That way it's, you know, like evenly done. Right now you got a RG Exia. Ooh, I think the Exia is so pretty. Plus a custom painted Leo. Very nice. Melted butter. I just want to make sure I have that nice coverage, okay? I don't have softened butter. I don't keep my butter outside. Keep it in the fridge. That's how I was raised. Ugh. Listen, it still tasted good. That's all that matters. You don't have to see what happens in the kitchen. Does it get even coverage though, Jamie? That's the question. Or are there parts of the bread that end up kind of dry or like burnt a little bit? Because that's what I want to prevent. Made the mistake of smoking the house up last night and frying pork chops. Oof, thanks butter. Yeah, see? I don't like butter smoke either. I have some bad experiences with butter smoke. They do make some great banana bread, you mean, not just banana. And meatballs, thank you, yes. We'll have to try more recipes. You'll have to have some of my sugar cookies too. So when I was very young, banana meatballs, that sounds so gross. When I was very young, I decided one day to microwave some popcorn, and I accidentally put like way too much time on the microwave. I think I put maybe like, instead of 3 minutes, I did 30 minutes or something like that. And young me did not want to supervise the microwave. And I'm talking about like maybe tween or early teens. And I took a nap. And when I woke up, the house smelled disgusting. So if you have popcorn in the microwave for 30 minutes, what you will find is greasy smoke in the air, like so greasy that it hangs like midway. And you'll also find no popcorn in the bag because it all burnt away. And a very butter-caked microwave. So much so that your father had to throw it outside. Yes, it was not a good time. It was not a good time. Overcooked, eh? Yeah, just a bit. Sugar cookie recipe was awesome. Aw, I'm really glad that you all liked it. You're gonna go hang up kids by the ankles. Mr. Napalm, have fun with that. You take care. And thank you so much for hanging out. I'm trying to get just this one little bit. It's not being very nice. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, that microwave time was not good. Just don't burn water. How's it going, Beef? Gotta give a shout out to Beefcake. Wonderful person, wonderful streamer. What have you been playing lately? I should have known. Shadow of Mordor. How's that game treating you? Yeah, everybody definitely check out Beefcake. Very chill stream over there as well. And I think that Beef has a really great narrative voice. I always enjoy it. You tried? It's alright, it's alright. I appreciate you. You're lifting weights and such. You're exercising at the same time. I'm doing well. We're just working on a fresh kit. Back, you're stuck waiting for documentation from one of the roommates. Joe equals frustrated on waiting. That's understandable. Well, I hope that you get a chance to relax a little bit here with us. But look at this face. I love that. Look at that detail. The only stickers there are for the eyes. The yellow was just a plastic insert. I really like that. It's pretty cool. And it's treating me very well. Just got the brand ability, so now it's orc time. Oh, Poke orc time. Gotta catch them all. Gotta finish that game. It looks really fun. Alright, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get on that. And I do want to cut these pieces off, that way we have a sharp V-fin. Though I do have to be careful. Well, Joe, I'm sorry that you're waiting. Hopefully you don't have to wait too long. There we go. And I hope that you really like the place, if you end up going there. I hope it fits your needs. You love the Nemesis system and wish it was in more games? Yeah, that's what you said last time. It looks really cool. It does. You'll be waiting a while? Jeez. Knock on the door and be like, hey, this is really important business. You've also burned water before? Can we have that story, please? That sounds extremely necessary right now. For education purposes, of course. Alright, here we go. V-fin time. Excellent, look at that. Very nice. I think it's safe to say we can put that on. Very cool. I like that. Pretty neat. Don't fall asleep while boiling water. Woke up to the water gone and the pan burning. That's like, there was a summer where I think my mom set the kettle for tea, and everybody went outside. And I think everyone forgot about the kettle. And when we came back, you know, all the water had gone, and the kettle was actually stuck to the electric coil of the stove. So I remember my dad was just like pulling and pulling and pulling, and then finally the whole coil just came out and he had to take it outside. And I remember he was spraying it with a hose to try to get it to cool off. That whistling sounded so sad without water. So I feel you. We too have burned water. It is an important lesson to learn. Alright, so now it wants us to work on the right arm. Again, in my defense, in that story, I was only a child. So I don't know who was responsible. You remember my mother was upset though, because she had to buy a new kettle. I really want to try an electric kettle. Do you think it's worth it? Because I have a regular one, but the electric ones look so cool with the like light indicator to show you when it's ready. I think that looks super fun. Just for that. And I think there's some where you can steep the tea in there too, right? Or am I misremembering something? Apart from camping or a power outage, it's all you've ever used. Okay. I'll look into it then. Might be a nice addition to the kitchen. Especially because I am trying to drink more tea. I don't know if it's like better for you in terms of like, I usually have one coffee in the morning and then I try to have a tea in the afternoon to get by. I don't know what the caffeine comparison is. I'm assuming that the tea would be less. Never seen ones that you can brew the tea in. Okay. Maybe I am making that up. Maybe that is something that I wish. But no, it's nice, because then you can have a lot of hot water, and I think it actually cooks quicker than tea kettle would. Like a traditional tea kettle. All right. That looks much better. I think everything else came off pretty cleanly, so that's good. Alright, not bad. Trying to think what other kitchen mishaps I've had. Oh! Thank you for the posture check. Super appreciate that. That startled me. Thank you for the hydrate too. Super appreciate that as well. Thank you for the general health check. You've had many, it's part of learning to cook. Yeah, I guess you're right. I think I've told this story before, but I remember one of the first times I was trying to... Thanks, Joe. we gotta see Ross again soon. I owe too many streams. One of the first times I was trying to bake brownies, I only did like 1 teaspoon of cocoa instead of like a tablespoon. So it turned out to just be this really white, sugary bread. And my dad tried to be really nice about it, and he was like, oh, it still tastes really good. I was like, it's not the same! And there was a time that I tried to make zucchini bread, but instead of grating 1 cup of zucchini, I misread it as just 1 zucchini. And we had a garden with these really, really big zucchini, probably like the length of my keyboard. It was such a wet bread. It was a lot. But like Jamie said, it's how you learn. I tried to make Gray's risotto too, and I definitely need to improve that. It did not work out very well. Tried to use like American bacon instead of Canadian bacon. It's not good. But lessons learned. I'll have to try again someday. Okay, so it looks like we are going to put this around here. Cook it. That. You'll need back bacon instead of streaky bacon. See, you say back bacon, but I have not heard that term, like, where I am, so I don't know. I'll have to research. Let's see. Whenever Gray has it, it looks so good. Canadian bacon is back bacon? Okay. As long as I pick the right thing this time. Because it made it have this really weird texture to it that I don't think it was supposed to. It's kind of gross. You like to make a chicken and, oh god, I don't know how to say that. Is that horizon? Or risotto every now and then? Sounds good. Okay, that makes more sense. Chorizon sounds like a Pokemon. Which we're not going to talk about eating Pokemon today. I don't wish to, anyway. No, it's okay. Alright. Only other cooking advice I know is, even if outside with a propane grill, don't turn the gas on before you have a way to light it. That's solid advice. Hey, Papazaddle, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. How is the week treating you? Have you been? We are working on a new Gundam. I just wanted to have a nice, clean build for today. I'm trying to practice sanding down our nubs and stuff. Trying to be a bit cleaner altogether. And this is a kit that I got for Christmas from Bleep. Because he really liked the colors, which I do too. You don't really see these colors too often in Gundam kits. It's been alright. I think the rain up here is broken. Gods keep turning it off and on again. It's their IT department. Trying to sort out the rain. It's a bad joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that one. Thank you so much. Did you get to see our kitty kit bash? I know this is going to be like the millionth time that I've shown it. Because that's done too. And if you want to see it, I have her right here. You haven't? Ta-da! This was all hand-painted with acrylic paints, and then I sprayed it with a fixative. I really like the contrast here with the light blue translucent piece, with the blue that we painted on. I used green stuff for the face, like for the eyes and for the bow, and then just tried to use general kitty tea colors like the red and the orange. The blue, obviously. The pink to match the bow. Had a little bit of red here. So yeah, it was really fun. Really fun kit to put together. It was a really easy kit bash. I was very, very lucky. So I definitely want to do kit bashes in the future. I just gotta think about concepts. I have a couple of ideas, but it's hard to like pin them down in terms of which kits to pick. And we had this little horsey for her, too. I was building this during Neon's last stream on Sunday. That's what I was doing. I was listening and trying to finish that up. Which I'm sure all you folks already are, but if you're not following Neon, please do. Fantastic streamer, recently hit 1,000 followers, and is super great at what he does. He is really amazing to the community, whether it's like seasoned builders, you know, getting his opinion on certain techniques or certain kits, whether it's new people who are just getting into the hobby. He's super approachable, super friendly, and it's a really fun time. And he definitely deserves everything that he's gotten and more. A horsepla? Yeah, that's a... Bacon was just saying it. I forget what it's called, but it's an SD kit that your SD Gundams should be able to ride. Like, you can open up the back a little bit to put your SD kit in it to look like it's riding. It's pretty cute. Are there any kits that you've been working on in particular lately? think that was our B18. It's gotta be. You need to get around to building something at some point. All your free time is spent on D&D. Hey, that is not at all a bad way to spend your free time. How is your campaign going? Your campaign writing? I can't wait to test that stuff out if I'm available. I think that'd be super fun. Just trying to get rid of this nub a little bit. Kinda almost there. Eight pages so far, maybe halfway done with the introductory area. The outline and locations are done, just filling out the details on encounters in those locations. It's like area 0 out of 7. Okay. That sounds like a really good plan, though. That makes the world super rich, especially if, you know, you're going for a more sandbox-style campaign. Definitely gives the players more ability to explore and do stuff like that. And is it a homebrewed universe, or are you using stuff from D&D like Faerun as the setting? It's going to be pretty free at the start, and each layer will have a lot of exploration available, but the overall plot is fairly linear. That's a good way to do it too, like multiple approaches. Kill all humans, you say? Joe, where did that come from? Just seen a Beetlejuice clip on Reddit? Oh, I haven't seen Beetlejuice in such a long time. That is one of Bleep's favorites, too. Look at that. Look at that sanding job. Well, except for there. But up here, there was a nub. Now it's gone. That's really nice. Let me see if I can do the same here. I feel like that just happened by accident while I was talking. That was pretty great, though. Can I do the same? Why, yes. Yes, I can. Haha. That's nice. It always feels good to feel like you're slowly getting better at something. That's something that I've noticed as I've gotten older. Not that I'm like super old, but just that getting good at anything just takes time, practice, and patience. Patience with yourself. Being able to measure like the small successes is definitely key in terms of keeping your spirits up, I think. You are? It's directly based on the Made in Abyss anime. Okay, so lots of deadly encounters and wilderness of all types of biomes. That's really cool. Big chunks will be without other people showing up, followed by lots of people. Or people. That's really cool. Now you made yourself sad in the professor's voice? What? I don't understand what you're saying, Joe. I'm sorry. Let me try to clean up this one a little bit better, too. I'm sorry, Joe. I feel like I'm missing your reference. But that's really cool to have, like, a Made in Abyss themed campaign. I thought about, doing more, like, expedition kind of campaigns in the future. Because with the Icewind Dale module I'm doing right now, it's very self-contained. You're stuck in the 10 towns of Icewind Dale. It's great. The way it was written is fantastic. I love it. But it is kind of constricting. Homebrewing definitely takes more time, though. But it's tough, too, because when you work on a module, you're very much stuck in, their plot and series of events as well.
Oh, I made myself sad.
What was that for, Joe? Is it because you're getting old? Or what? What did we do to make that happen? I'm confused. You wanted to play that one? It seemed fun? You'd be old. Aw, Joe, I'm older. I'm older. We're all older. It's alright. It's more wisdom, more experience to pass on, I guess. No, I think the one thing for me that's nice is as I've gotten older, I've become more calm, which is good. Because back when I was a teenager, I was like a nervous wreck all the time. Super duper obsessive about stuff that was like way out of my control. So it's definitely helped to just learn that you can't control everything and just, you know, enjoy life as it comes. There's really bad things that happen, but there's really good things too. And I think sometimes having the bad and the good helps to, you know, measure out stuff in life in general. It can't be great all the time, otherwise you wouldn't know when the great times were. Let's all count out our gray hairs together. Wow. Papazotl, Icewind Dale is really great. It's a really good one. We could talk about it more if you want to, like in terms of what I think are its strengths and weaknesses, but it's pretty excellent. It's up there. A bleak Dark Souls would like... Listen. Dark Souls is a rough time. I was just saying that I feel like I don't deserve to play Elden Ring because I didn't beat any Dark Souls. That takes time and patience and practice, but I do not have the patience for that practice. My man. Yeah, I put that together right. Look, this is like the cleanest piece I've ever had in my life. There's still a little bit of scuff there, but definitely better than usual. Let me just get rid of that too. You felt that when I was a player for the Descent into Avernus module. The plot was kind of lost in places until suddenly we were at some plot encounter. It also was written with the intent that the party was good. Lots of encounters were like, well yeah, of course these elves deserve eternal torment. They broke a contract with our party of evil businessmen, lawyers, and noblemen. So how do you feel about people running like a fully evil campaign? I have a really hard time with it personally. I feel like everybody has to be on board with it, because if you have like a good party with like one evil-leaning character, it becomes really difficult. Lots of conflict. Evil Devil Paladin was like, hey, you don't think about freeing them? And we're like, no, you're good. They deserve it. And he was like, oh, cool, now what? Yeah, I mean, I think a campaign that assumes that players are going to play a certain way can be a little tougher to work with. I think at that point when you pick a module, it's good to know your group in terms of what their general play style is or what appeals to them, because then you'll have a better chance at figuring out, you know, what might happen during your sessions. Although, like I said before, the beauty of D&D is that a lot of it is unpredictable in terms of what your players come up with. And I think oftentimes that creativity should be rewarded in terms of like creative solutions. Beefcake has a chaotic evil cleric idea. It would work with all people. It would bring up a lot of moral questions. True. Party needs to be in agreement. Our characters are basically selfish, which didn't offer many moral quandaries in hell, since everyone there is a devil, but it meant we skipped a lot of quests out of lack of motivation. Yeah, that's like kind of my DMing nightmare, is like seeing players be really uninvolved or disinterested in quests. It hasn't happened, but it could definitely happen. Okay, so we're gonna hold off on that piece for now. This purple piece is kind of like our inner shoulder. And then we're gonna have an outer shoulder. Okay. Yeah, it'll be exciting to get the one-shots together finally too, because then to see like how people in the community play, like what everybody's playstyles are, I think that'd be super fun to see. Like I said before, I'm not the most like fantastic DM when it comes to game mechanics and stuff, but in terms of general story and characters, I think I'm alright. I think that's usually where the pull is for people. Is like the roleplay itself. Everybody has different preferences and approaches. I'm very curious to know how Joe plays too, because I know he has a regular D&D group and plays a barbarian, which is one of my favorite classes. I love barbarian. For new players, I'd always recommend barbarian. Gives you a basic idea of how some of the mechanics work. You don't have to worry about spell slots or anything like that, so it's definitely a good time. You're not great at RP, but hope you're getting better. I'm sure you are. I'm sure it's fine. It just takes some practice, and I feel like the group involvement too changes it, because I've definitely gone into groups where I tried to roleplay really heavy, like as a PC, and they were just not that way, so I had to like chill out a little bit. But if your group is totally into it, it just makes it so fun. I'll need you to define what your restrictions are for characters, because my instinct is to make a silly, underpowered character or an odd min-max build that's difficult to build around. I mean, for one-shots, it can be really loose, because it's just that one session, and it's more to like... For me, one-shots are kind of playtesting and just playing with your imagination, whereas when you have a longer campaign, I feel like that's where you have to talk more about restrictions and stuff. Yeah, we could definitely talk about it. It also depends on the adventure that we pick, because the way that the Candlekeep Mysteries is built is that each session is a different level. You're playing a Dwarf Barbarian at the moment, using Matt Mercer's Path of Juggernaut. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I haven't looked into the Matt Mercer stuff. One, due to lack of time, and two, I've heard about the Matt Mercer effect. And I do worry about it. I've been playing D&D for years, so I don't think it would really impact me that much. Hey, Daniel Gamer, thank you so much for the host. Super appreciate that. I think too, an easier class to try if you want to try some magic stuff is probably Bard, because they have limited spell slots and they have a good amount of cantrips too that you can use creatively. And you don't have to worry about like having a spell book, or, you know, when you're a cleric you have to choose for the day. Like, don't worry about that as a bard. Just do your thing. Plus bards are pretty fun to roleplay too, in terms of like performance and stuff like that. I only chose it as we started off as a one-shot, and if I had carried on as a berserker as I was, I feel like I was going to end up being Grog from Critical Role C1. So DM let me change it? Gotcha. Okay, I mean you can definitely have influences, I don't think that's a problem. Like my one barbarian character was kind of based off of Xena, warrior princess, but she definitely turned into her own thing, which I super enjoyed. It was a really great thing to roleplay. It felt super empowering. Some real life events I was like, okay, what would my character do? I need some of her bravery. As silly as that sounds, it worked. My previous campaign's character was an Astral Self Monk 12 Trickery Cleric 1 with spells, items, and the Monk AC bonus. Oof, you're running around with 23 AC and only got hit once. Grappled with advantage from 10-foot range based on the Wisdom stat. It was loads of fun, but wound up shutting down the module's encounters too easily. I mean, yeah, that sounds like the perfect build. We've got a Grave Domain Cleric, one-shot character. Ooh, that does sound pretty fun. Folks say the monk is underpowered, but I think it's just a matter of optimizing. That is true. I have seen some folks optimize monks pretty well. Grapple with advantage from 10 feet. It's like super arms. We're almost there. Just a little bit more and I think we'll be alright. Astral Self lets you use Wisdom score for athletics, while Hunt Shifter lets you have advantage of Wisdom ability checks, so that now applies to athletics. Astral Self has 10-foot range arms, which my DM interpreted as usable for grappling. I could see that. Pathfinder V2 made the party mom cleric who was all about healing with no spell slots. You could heal 2d8 plus 5. Wow. That's some super healing. Whoops. Neon's here. How you doing? Neon, look, we've been practicing some sanding today, because I've been trying to get better about cleaning up our nubs. So I think this is like the cleanest piece I've ever had. Still got a little bit of scuffs here and there. But yeah. Trying to make it good. And doing Neon. We did give you a shout out earlier because we were talking about your kitty contest. and how great you are. We said that you hit 1,000 followers and you deserve it all because you're super friendly and open when it comes to new people in the hobby, and super friendly and open when it comes to seasoned folks who want some, you know, tips and tricks or just general input in terms of kits. And it's always a lovely time, so definitely check out Neon. Super duper great person, super duper great friend. No, we didn't mention that, Angry. We didn't. But how's it going? Are you busy at work again? Papazotto, push people prone, grapple them, then run straight up a wall, drop them 40 foot over and over again. Oof. You know, I feel like that would be your style of play, just based on the times that we've played Age of Empires together. I feel like you're always looking for the best way to optimize what tools you have. And that's a very good thing, but it's also a very terrifying thing. It has begun. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that you at least have some fun breaks in between, or I don't know. If you're traveling a lot, I hope you get to eat some good food. Definitely take pictures and give us updates, you know? Yeah, look at that. What a nice shoulder. We're gonna just throw this in here somehow, but how? Aha. Have to bend the piece. Tis simple. It's good, Neon. But how you doing? How's everything else? I need 7. And Papazotto, I think it'd be interesting to see if you play any fighting games, because I feel like what methods you're using would be perfect for like Street Fighter. Everything outside of work is great. Oh, that is so sad. That's so frustrating. I had a very, I guess I could say icky day at work, and I think you would understand what that means. It was an icky day, but otherwise it was alright. You love fighting games? Yeah, Angry, aren't you thinking about making one? Gonna head to bed. Thank you for the stream and hope you enjoy the rest of it. Well, Jamie, thank you so much for hanging out. And like I said, Jamie sometimes streams on Rooster Teeth UK. Let me just type it in here real quick. Oh lord. Today he was building a R2-D2 Lego. So definitely go give Rooster Teeth UK a follow. It sounds like he wants to stream on Wednesdays, right? Did I get that right? Down the line eventually. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, definitely go check Jamie out over there. He's really relaxing to listen to. Does some really excellent work with Lego kits. Should be on in the morning. Yeah, with some Fallen Order. Very nice. The robot friend in that is super cute. Have a good night, Jamie. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for checking out this kit with us. Okay. I do need to cut this off. Just want to make sure. I always worry about cutting off something that I need. Let's see. Might be able to get it with the blade. Let me see what I can do. Shave it down a little bit. Have a good night, Jamie. Thanks so much. So Papazotto, if you're still here, do you play fighting games? And that can go to everybody in the chat. What's your favorite if you do play? I definitely enjoy Dragon Ball FighterZ, just because it's so fast. Definitely a snappy game. Street Fighter is alright too. And And I think Guilty Gear is great. Wish you were better at GG. You used to play Street Fighter 4? Gotcha. Yeah, there's a ton of fighting games out there now. So much. Like there's Grand Blue, there's Guilty Gear, there's... what is it? The one that's going to shatter all expectations. What the heck is that? Forgot. DNF. Jury. You're a jury main. What is that one called? You can play as like a kid who uses a pillow to fight. Oh no. I know it. Oh, is it SNK? Is that what it is? Zangief Gang? Zangief is great. I like any of those heavy characters. And I've played a tiny bit of Smash Brothers in my life, but that's only like if there's a contest in the area or like a tournament, and I never boot it up otherwise. KOF. Yes, thank you, KOF. Yeah, because it's going to be 15, I think, right? That's the new one they're working on? Well, this wasn't as clean as our others, but we can try. Yeah, there. Zangief gave Juri such a hard time, it only took like 4 hits to kill her, and she had to do 1,000 to him. Terry, Kyo, Joe were your boys in that game. Yeah, Terry looks great. I think Terry has a great aesthetic. I've seen some cosplay of Terry and I like it a lot. They'll never make another Darkstalkers? I don't remember if I've heard of that. It sounds kind of familiar. Ever liked KOF? How come? I never had a chance to play it, so maybe I'll play 15 and see what it's like. Okay, I think that's probably about as close as I'm gonna get that. It looks like it's gonna be on the inside anyway. Boob vampire fighting game? Okay, I don't think I've heard of it then. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Why won't they make another? I feel like lots of people would go for that. Unless it wasn't well received the first time. Origin of Felicia, Morgan, and Lele? Or Lily? I don't know, Angry, I'm sorry. I'm lost on that one. And here I thought I knew a little bit about fighting games. Apparently not. Capcom hates you specifically. Capcom has been doing pretty well, I have to say. I've been pretty happy with what I've seen of all the Resident Evil remakes. Even though I haven't played any, I've definitely watched a lot of gameplay. And I think they put a lot of care and effort into those games. Now, if only Konami could do the same. Ugh. Darkstalkers is pretty neat. Never played it when it was out, but seen enough videos and there was a cartoon. Ah. It started the Snappy Anime Fighter? Okay. Which console was it on? Was it on PS2? Bring back Silent Hill, that's right. I know, that teaser that they had. What was it, PT? That was so creepy and so good. So next cosplay? Could be. Could be. Neon was playing Silent Hill 3 on his other channel. Gunpla Neon 2. Dress up as Morgana or Lilith. Yeah, PT was really good. I don't know why that got cancelled. Clearly you're the Morgana. know, isn't Konami getting into NFTs now? I feel like I just glanced at something very quickly and didn't actually read it. Aren't you? Yikes. Stop with the NFTs. I know, I know. I don't understand them. I really don't. I don't understand how people can legitimize them. Like, digital purchases are enough. I don't get how you can say, like, oh, I have the original copy of whatever thing this is. It doesn't make any sense. Unless I'm just horribly misunderstanding something. Okay, there's that. You basically just buy a receipt. I guess that's a good way to explain it. So do we think that this is something that's actually going to make it long-term? Or is it gonna eventually stop? Eddie Spaghetti, thanks for the 69 biddies. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, thank you for the... Oh no, that wasn't a shout out. There we go. Folks, if you're not already following Eddie Spaghetti, please do. Another fantastic Gunpla streamer. Also, sometimes has streams in the hobby shop, which are really cool to see, and made a very excellent entry for the Kit Bash contest. No, you, Eddie, you. When I first saw yours, I was like, damn. That is fantastic. It was just such a good idea. Thanks for the lurk, Papazaddle. Hope you're having a good day. Stupidity never stops. It's true. Oh, but it was so good. I loved it. But thank you for the compliments. I super appreciate that. It was really fun as a first Kit Bash, and I'm hoping that ones in the future work out that well. It was completely by accident. What's the bottom half? Like, what is that kit? Eddie's entry inspired you to join in? Yeah, I really like both you and Eddie's spin-offs in terms of it's not exactly, you know, like another Gundam. It's its own thing, which I can appreciate. Just gotta throw Hello Kitty heads on things and see if it works. Oh, it's a Super Broly. I should have known. Okay. Gotcha. That's really neat. Yeah, I really liked it. I think all the entries in the contest are really cool, and it just shows like how many different styles there are in the community. And that's what I appreciate about the community as a whole, is everybody, you know, even though we're in the same hobby, everybody has their own different like points of interest and particular skills and just vision in general. So it's really cool to see. Like, I think Joe and Kami's combo entry looks like it could be its own like shelf-ready Gundam. It looks great. Loved yours too, Angry. Like how more homies are entering? Yeah, so Neon, if you're still here, are you waiting for anyone else to enter? Like, has anybody else shown interest? I think Edric was saying that he wanted to do something. Gunpla's freedom? Exactly. Yeah, and that's what I really like about it, is everybody has their own spin, and everybody's super supportive of each other too. I think that's really important. We meet again, Space Dandy. Yeah, how's your day going, Eddie? Hope you're having a good one. I'm also enjoying all the cables on this kit. It kind of reminds me of our Dunbine from Aura Battler. Finished a rental app. Yes, yes. So did you get the info that you needed? You're half awake? Yay! Good, Joe. Good. I hope it goes well. Fingers crossed. Your own issues? Uh-oh. You're currently at the Gunpla shop? Nice. Have you gotten, any interesting stuff in there lately? In terms of kits? Thursday, you secure your virtue? Add another kit. I'm not familiar. Ooh, very nice. That's cool. Do you have a specific favorite, type of kit, like an HG or an MG? I definitely feel the most comfortable with HGs. I like MGs and how they look, but I have a tough time with them. Maybe it'll be better now. Yeah, I just haven't had good luck with them. Maybe it's the specific kits that I picked. And I have not tried any RGs yet, though I do have them. Which again, I just added this so that you can see what I have. I have to work on. You like them all, to be honest? That's good. I definitely want to try more. It's just... it's user error, really. It's my problem. LFG! Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm excited to get through the backlog. I know I have some more stuff that's coming, like I have a couple of Leo S kits coming. I have the... oh my goodness, what is it called? I think Vanderly was recently building it, the... what is it, Quibbly something? It just looked so interesting and so different from other kits. The one that has like the really long arms and fingers. And I think I may have one other thing coming. I know I definitely have a robot hamster that's supposed to show up sometime. So that'll be interesting. I want to make sure I have this right, I think. Robot hamster, yeah, trying to think what series it's from. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on one second. Aha, here it is. So this isn't the exact one, but it's from the series, the Pui Pui? I don't know. I got one that looks like a big monster truck. That one there with the Gatling gun on the top. So that should be coming in the mail sometime. They're super cute and really strange. But I saw them one day and I was like, yeah, why not? That'll be a nice little break. It is hella cute. You're also waiting on those? Yes, the poi poi. Oh, it's a show on Netflix. Okay. I dig it. When you get deeper in the hobby, I think branching out to different builds is healthy. Wow, Eddie. I'm not gonna repeat the expression, but I appreciate the sentiment. You have this old kit of a weaponized cat? Can I see that? That sounds fantastic. Okay, so that was my D3. Looks like we want to have on this side. Let me just see real quick how this is supposed to fit. Doesn't seem like it wants to go. Maybe I'll just keep it. It must be there somewhere, right? Maybe up higher. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, cool. Both cute and vicious. It sounds it. It sounds great. Was it from a particular series? Or was it just something that existed out there? So I would love to have a robot kitty too. I wonder how many old kits are just hiding around, like, you know, parents that maybe had kids that had boxes of them that they never got to and kind of left Arc's 78 kitty. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I know there's a Justice Knight kitty too. I've seen it floating around here and there. I think the Justice Knight is a pretty neat build as well. That's one I'll definitely consider customizing in the future. Because a lot of the parts were the same color and just feel like it could benefit from more detail. So it might be nice to eventually revisit kits that I've already put together and just work on customizing them somehow, you know? There's a Nyanya? God, I can't say it. Gundam conversion kit. You think the base is a Gaia Gundam? Well, he transforms into a cat. Oh, is that the one you've been working on, Joe? The resin one? Or no? Am I mistaken? Your pics were in the Discord. Okay. Let's go to the Discord then. Hold on. Ooh. Like added his collection. That's awesome. Beck is so good at posing too. I'm jealous of his skill. No cap form yet? Yeah, I gotta find it. Hold on, we're looking. It's up here. We're getting there. I can feel it. There it is. There you go, Bacon. So how has it been to use those pieces so far, Joe? Because I know you said they were resin, right? It's really neat, though. Needs glue. Yeah, I love that. That looks so cute. It's gonna look so good. Are you gonna paint it the same way? Or are you gonna do like a new color scheme? You're saving it? Okay, till you figure out who it'll be for? Okay. Gotcha. Sounds like a good way to think about it. On alert? Problem, Joe. Thanks for hanging out, as always. D&D starting. Ooh, nice. Have fun. Have fun for all of us. Sounds like an awesome time. One thing I do miss is having D&D in person. They do have some really great tools online in terms of how to connect people, like Roll20 is great, obviously Discord is great, but there's just something about sharing a table and like being able to draw out what's going on or showing off new minis. And I like to like act a lot when I'm role-playing, so facial expressions and stuff do not really come across with just a voice chat. But still, I'm grateful for those tools. That way I can at least still get together with friends and play every week. Okay, that's coming out better. It's almost gone. Big Cass, how are you? Oh my goodness, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Folks, if you're not already following Big Cass, please do. Another fantastic streamer, always a calm, wonderful time, and I think recently you were playing, you were back into Stardew Valley, weren't you? You're also playing Arkvale. How do you like that? I know Bleep played that recently and enjoyed it quite a lot. How you doing, Big Cass? Welcome on in. I hope that the new year has been treating you well. We are just working on a build straight from the box. This is the HG... What is it again? I got this as a gift. Kimaris Vidar. It looks pretty cool. We're just working on trying to sand everything to make it, you know, really clean. But it's been good so far. I hope you're having a good day, Big Cass. Hope that you've been able to relax a little bit, because I know last summer you were working a lot. And I think your holiday time was pretty busy too. So far so good, playing modded Stardew, it's been fun. And Arkvale is fun. Good. What kind of mods do you have in Stardew? You suck at dodging? It looks hard. That's a kind of game that I struggle with. There's like way too much going on screen. Not sure what this is about. That wasn't us. Can't really see it, but I see it. It's there. Getting the Stardew Expanded Mod Pack. Okay. Very cool. I think Stardew is one of those need-to-play games. Try it at least once. Alright, so let me see if I have this... Ah. I'm guessing that's how that's supposed to fit. Oof. I missed a nub there. See if I can get it. Plus some quality of life things. Sit for stamina, UI, info suite, and a tractor mod. Tractor mod? What? Sounds like a good time. Sounds like they've added a lot to the game since I've played it, or at least with the mods. If you like Harvest Moon but don't really want to fight, you just like the farm sim. I like the combination between doing like the farm stuff and then being able to explore in a dungeon. I think that's pretty cool. I also really like, if you like the mines and stuff in Stardew Valley, then you might enjoy Moonlighter. Really interesting game where basically you go during the nighttime through dungeons and grab materials, and the next day in your shop you control the prices, and it's an interesting way to see. It's kind of like an economy game, but also like a adventure game. It's pretty interesting. Makes late game farming a breeze. Huh. That's interesting. I'll have to check that out. What game is that? It's called Moonlighter. I know it's on Steam. Like that. Yeah, you have a shop you run during the day where you're selling the materials that you gathered in the dungeon, and you control the prices, and the customers respond a certain way, so it feels very organic, like you have to pay attention to what you're doing in terms of like supply and demand. And it's pretty interesting. Harvest Moon is wonderful, but you love Rune Factory more. Love collecting all the animals. Yeah, I got Rune Factory 4. I haven't tried any other Rune Factory games. They seem pretty good too. I gotta take this apart. I didn't realize that I missed that nub there. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this undone. Rune Factory 5 comes out soon, does it? Did not know they were working on a new one. Do you think it's going to be on Switch or on PC or both? Waifu Sim with the farming minigame? I didn't get too much into Rune Factory 4, but I want to try it again. I also played some kind of Story of Seasons combo game. It was combined with some other series, I can't remember. It was on the 3DS. It was pretty good too. Had like farming stuff with some like... Yes, with Doraemon. Well, no, because there was a Doraemon farming sim on Steam. But then there was also a Story of Seasons game on the 3DS. I can't remember. But it was very much like an adventure, you know, JRPG with farming sim stuff in it. I have to look. It was pretty enjoyable from what I played. Natsumi lost the license or something like that? Okay. Oh. That's interesting. Are there any series in particular that you'd want to see come back? I would love to see... I think a new Okami would be nice. Fantasy Life? Oof. Darkstalkers. Yeah, we did talk about that. So, big cast. When it comes to Fantasy Life, there is a mobile release, but I did not like it. Because it's free, but there's a lot of free-to-play elements to it that just annoyed me a lot. Like, there's so much stuff on the menu that does not go away. And it's just overwhelming and frustrating. I did not like it. I would rather pay for a game than have it pester me all the time to try to buy something. It's annoying. So I think, again, that's how that's supposed to fit. I'm not entirely sure. Oops, unless I have this upside down. Never mind, I have it upside down. Rune Factory 5, a Switch exclusive, was released in Japan last summer. Ah, okay. Vanderly, thank you so much for the host. How are you doing? Folks, if you're not already following Vanderly, please do. Fantastic Gunpla streamer. Hi. Super appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I was saying that I think you're recently working on the can't pronounce it. It's like the Quibbly something. I ordered that from eBandai. It should be coming for me eventually. It looks like a super awesome kit. How did you like it? It's very different from the usual. And, you know, I don't know anything about Gunpla, really, like the Gundam series, so I'm not really sure where it comes in. Well, Betty Bake Bake, thank you so much for the follow. Super appreciate that. That is an excellent, excellent Twitch name. How are you doing? If you like to build, let me know. Let me know what you're working on. Quibbly Damned, yeah. Haven't finished it, however the molds are pretty old. Oh, okay, so it's an older kit. Yeah, I pre-ordered one from Bandai. I'm not sure when it's gonna get here, but I'll be excited to check it out. But yeah, today we're working on the Kimaris Vidar, which I received as a gift from Bleep for Christmas. And we've been doing a lot of painting and stuff like that, so I figured I just wanted to build something straight out of the box and just practice sanding and just trying to keep pieces clean. Because that's something I definitely need to get better at, is sanding down the nubs. So we've just been taking some extra time and care with that. So I think that's probably the best I have done. Jubilay, is that how you say it? Just keep saying Quibbly and maybe I'll keep doing that. Thank you so much. Yeah, this kit is pretty interesting. It has some really like cool temperature colors, which I appreciate. Because I love a lot of the Gunpla we have, like the Strike Freedom and stuff like that, but so many of them have a really bold blue and red and yellow, so it's just nice to see something a little different. Cisco, the Z Monster's beating you up. Well, thanks so much, and thank you for hanging out, and folks, if you're not already following Cisco, please do. Another fantastic Gunpla streamer. Recently playing Sekiro, which I commend you for that. That's a tough game. Tough, tough game. Alright, so let me look at this again. I think I had it earlier and then I took everything apart. Glad to see more Gunpla streamers on Twitch. So, Vanderly, how long have you been in the hobby in general? Because I started back in, I want to say last November or December, and I built a few kits, definitely experimented with modifying some, which is always super duper fun, but I feel like there's so much more. 3 years? Wow, okay. So what have been some of your favorite things about it? Like, do you have specific kits that you enjoy, like HG or MG? I'm definitely messing something up here, so give me a second. I'm not the wisest all the time. There we go. That was a good snap. That's how that should go. There we are. Okay, and that's the front. Got it. Okay. Well, that feels better. B19. Yeah, and if you ever have recommendations or anything like that, let me know. Because I'm still very new to the hobby and there's still a lot for me to try. You enjoy the creativity, painting, and bringing to life model kits in the way you'd like to. You don't only build Gunpla. Dinos? That's really neat. Tacos. Thank you, thank you. How you doing? Folks, if you're not already following Tacos for Tonight, another fantastic Gunpla builder, paints a lot, mods kits a lot, and always looks super clean. How you doing, Tacos? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, we painted some kits. So we painted the G Gundam RX-78 to look like the Casball Gundam. We did a tiny bit of painting on the HG Evangelion. We painted the entire One Piece model kit. I also had the Aura Battler Dunbine kit, but that one we didn't really paint or anything, but it just looked fantastic out of the box. Like, there wasn't too much that needed to be done with it. So yeah, and we had the kitty for Neon's Kit Bash too. Kit Bash contest. Thanks for the emotes, Big Cass. Appreciate that. Yeah, painting them is definitely super fun. I agree. I haven't found a super satisfying way to panel line yet, because the first time that I panel lined was on the Evangelion kit and I did not paint the purple parts, so what I did was I used acrylic paint to paint the panel line on there, and then used a paint thinner to remove the excess. And then on the Arc 78 that we painted in the Castfall colors, I tried to use not a Gundam marker, but just like a regular marker. I didn't like that too much. So I'm figuring the next kit that we try, I'll try to paint everything and then do like a gloss top coat, and then try to do the panel lining. So it's all a learning process, and I appreciate everybody's patience, helpfulness, and kindness. I feel like those are huge in this community. Very nice people out here. Vanderly, have you made this kit in particular before? You have not. Okay. I definitely like how the face has turned out so far. It had so much around the entire face. It's like just so buried in there. But I love it. It reminds me of a unicorn or like, I don't know, gladiator or something like that. It's pretty cool. Like our fearless muse once said, there's nothing wrong with making little accidents. It is true. And how you doing, Tacos? What are you working on lately? How's the new year treating you? That's what my parents said about me. Oh, Papazotl. Kinda reminds me of the Menudo from Xenoblade. I could see that. I could see that, yeah. Busy. Cleaning your office because you're so closed in because of hobby and work? Ugh. Well, it can be nice to refresh your space. I did that recently. So we have this shelf over here that used to have like a printer and all this other junk on it, and I switched it so that it has all my crafty stuff ready to go. So it's got like my wood burning kit and supplies, it's got my paint supplies. It looks very nice. And then a desk of mine downstairs has the cursed printer. So I feel like that's something that you need but is very annoying to have. Great, I think that's probably as smooth as I can get that. Yeah, I can try a little bit more. Alright. Oh, got a sticker too. Let me see. I also like these stickers that came with it. I like those little details because I'm not that good with painting, so it's nice to have those. And I especially still love dry decals. I think they always look great. You want to build more but need to pack because you're moving soon. Angry, where are you moving? Are you moving kind of far? Like out of state or same state? So I need number 4. So it is one of these horses. You're still in Cali? Okay, well hopefully where you're moving to is better for you. Like more of what you're looking for. I don't understand. How is that? Oh no, that's 7. Oops, those ones are 4. Never mind. Too excited about our horse. Gotta go back. It's down the way a bit. It'll be more annoying, but alas. Ugh. Well, hopefully you adjust to it and it's not as annoying as you think it'll be. So it looks like we're supposed to put this here. See if I can get this to line up right. Sometimes these stickers confuse me in terms of the shape they're trying to make. I think I see it now. Stick that there. Trying to get it to sit where it should. Sticker just does not want to stick. Here we go, we're getting it. I often wonder how they make these decisions with stickers too, in terms of what they choose to make a sticker versus, you know, a different part of the kit that you would insert. For example, I found the SD Death Scythe kind of frustrating recently because the majority of it was just color correcting stickers. So I'm hoping that they are veering away from that, but I'm not sure. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get it. But not bad. All right. I do enjoy the cable detail that they gave us on the mold, though. I think that's pretty cool. It's a nice little touch. Oh, I think this is supposed to go on the front here. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like we have to wrap that all the way around. Let me double check the picture. Yeah. Up there on the arm. That purple. I feel like this is such a big sticker for this effect. Try my best to get it on there cleanly. Okay. Looks like we want it to face that direction. part looks okay. It's these folds too that can be a little tricky for me in terms of like which section it wants to go first. But I think that looks alright. From a distance you can't tell too much. There we go. It's it can be really hit or miss, big casts. Like I said, the folds can definitely confuse me, and like seeing this in person, you can see that it's very much a sticker. So if I were to paint this kit, I would definitely peel these stickers off and repaint it. Because I've also heard from folks in the community that the full mechanics that we have for the Strike Freedom has a lot of color correcting stickers, so I'm thinking about, since we already have an MG Strike Freedom, I'm thinking about just repainting the whole thing, and someone suggested maybe trying to do a marble effect, because it's supposed to be more statue-like, I guess. I've never made a full mechanic, so we'll see. But I think that would be an interesting thing to try, especially because that's an effect that we have not tried before, so I'm all for it. Just watch you do it first try, you would've ripped it? Aw, I'm sure it'd be okay, Big Cass. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's go ahead and attach it. Oh, it is supposed to go this way, okay. Ah. It's an interesting joint. I'm always curious to see, too, how the joints differ from kit to kit. And I enjoy the kits that don't have too many polycaps, because then I don't feel like I'm wearing it down as much when I'm, you know, trying to pose it and stuff like that. Alright, what's that? I also really enjoy kits that give you a lot of hands to work with. I feel like those are always fun, because then you have so many options. Too many hands for all these jobs. Well, that's like I think it was the Comic-y Burning that came with a bunch. Roger from American Dad? Oh, I haven't watched that. Is it good? I struggle with Family Guy because of the style of the humor. I'm just not into it. Like all that reference humor, whatever you want to call it. Why are we not fitting here? What did I do? Let's try that. Okay, that was a nice snap, so hopefully that's in place. I'm just confused by this. I don't know why this is sticking out. Is it supposed to? Are we good? Exactly. Because I feel like those shows are missing a lot if you don't understand the references that they're making. And also, I have a really hard time when characters are not likable. Like Peter Griffin, to me, is by no means likable. Same thing, I know it's not the same studio, but with Archer too, like that main character, do not like him. So I just really struggle to get through the show. Yeah, like the only shows that work when it comes to that are Seinfeld and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, because they're all awful, but bad things happen to them too. So it kind of works. They're funny at times, but you don't need to watch any of these shows. No, of course. It's just expressing, you know, how I feel about it. But I'm sure they have some good times too. Yeah. Got the right arm on there. It's looking pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. They're not need to watch by any means. That's true. And I feel like there are those shows for everybody that are just kind of like a simple comfort show that you can just kind of watch and zone out to. I definitely have some of those. What are some good comedy shows that people would recommend? Coolie Coolie. That's a classic. You have to go, but have a wonderful stream. Glad to finally catch you on Twitch. Aw, well thanks so much, Vangelie. I super appreciate you stopping by, and thank you very, very much for the host. And folks, I'm sure you are all following Vangelie by now, but if not, please do. Fantastic Gunpla streamer. Always a very nice place to be. But thank you so much. I super appreciate it. Have a good day. Yeah, for comedy, it depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I do like a lot of British game shows and stuff. Like there's one called Taskmaster, where it's a bunch of comedians that are challenged to complete really ridiculous tasks. And I enjoy it because, you know, whatever they do, it's just a silly thing they're doing to themselves. It's not anything like harmful or, you know, like a prank for other people. It's just their own silliness. And there's this new game show called I Literally Just Told You. 7 out of 10 cats does countdown. Yes, that's very good. But the I Literally Just Told You is hosted by Jimmy Carr, and like there's some basic trivia, but the majority of the show is just asking the participants about certain details of what happened during the show. So it's really fun because, you know, if you're paying attention, you can get it too. It doesn't have to be based on like your previous knowledge or anything like that. And it's funny to see how people misremember stuff. Very interesting. MXC, what is that? Silly Japanese game show with an American dub on G4 Tech TV. I feel like Japanese game shows can be really intense. Like the one where people have to fight objects in a room to figure out if they're chocolate or not. It's definitely intense. Used to watch many old British comedies when you were young, so you loved the dry British wit. Yeah, we were pretty big fans of like all the Monty Python stuff. And I enjoy watching the Great British Bake Off too. That's always a nice time. Are you being served? Yes. Gotta stream entire episodes of The British Chef on Twitch. Yeah, lots of good shows. For sure. Okay. Go. All right. Alright, so let me clean up this piece. And I think we'll call it at that. What I'm planning to do is this Saturday, 2 p.m. EST, I'll stream more Gunpla. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to stream painting Joe's Kit Bash for Perseus Lad, or if I'm going to start that Leo project in terms of the modifications. If I have time as well, I'll try to stream this Friday. I'm trying to decide what to stream, but if I have the time, I'll either play something or, I don't know, maybe we could do like a little art stream. We'll figure something out. Yeah, let me just get this piece on there. And then we'll find somebody to raid. So if you folks have any suggestions of another model kit builder that's on, let me know. Haven't had a chance to check Twitch yet on my phone. Yeah, because it's been a good week. It's just been a little tiring, so I should probably wrap this up. That way I can try to be good and get to bed early. I feel like it's always so hard to do when I have so much I want to do in the day. No, it's too dangerously close. I gotta sand it a little bit more, because I think that's been my mistake in the past, is I've tried to cut it when it's gonna gouge out way too much. Eventually I would like to try a pair of God Hands just to see what that's like. Because I know they have excellent reviews and save a lot of time. We'll get there though. All right. Attach that there. Finn's hobby spot. Yay, he hasn't streamed in a while. Okay. Let me just double check. Let's go ahead and raid Vin. He stopped by earlier and it has been a while since he streamed, so let's do... whoops. Do Praise the Sun. It's an oblique raid. Let's throw in these shaky emotes. There we go. Oops, sorry. There we go. And down over to Vin's hobby spot. But again, folks, thanks so much for joining me. Super duper appreciate it. It's been a really nice, just chill time. And like I said, we'll be back Saturday, 2 p.m. EST with more Gunpla, and I'll keep you updated when it comes to Friday. All right, folks, have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. Bye.